All right, so once you get logged in, what you're going to do is come over here to Launchpad, and that's going to give you the path to success, right? So you're literally going to connect all of these. So you want to connect your Google My Business. So all you have to do is hit connect. And then what that's going to do is it's going to allow you to choose from your Gmail account, and then you put in your password and then hit next. And then what that's going to do is it's going to give you so if you hit allow here, it will connect your Google My Business. So I'm not going to do that just so it's not connected, but but you can connect that, and then that would show your Google My Business connected to that account. Okay. Um, yeah, so you just do that, and then you'd be good. And then if you go back to the Launchpad. So inside of here, you're going to connect your Facebook page. So this is your Facebook business page. Now, if you have a website, you're going to want to connect the web chat. So the web chat is right here. So you want to connect that, or if you have a developer that built your website, just can get him to log in and then connect that directly. Another thing that we're going to need is for you to create a Stripe account. So all you have to do is go to stripe.com. And then what that's going to do is it's going to allow you to create a payment processor. And like all the big companies use Stripe, like Google, Instacart, Zoom, Lyft, like literally everyone uses Stripe. So just come here and then it'll have create a Stripe account, and then it'll just make you put in like some business information and all that good stuff. And then from there, you can start taking payments, and you'll be able to see a dashboard inside of here. So just make sure that you do that. Make sure that your Google My Business is set up. And then if you want to quickly add new team members, there's an add team members button, and all you have to do is type in their information here. So you go to add and then type in their email addresses, and then you can um, type in all those. So obviously mine already exist, but you can add in multiple different people, and then from there you can hit send invite. So just hit enter after every single one, and then you can hit send invite, and then it'll allow them to create their account information and log in accordingly. But the biggest thing is just making sure that all these are integrated. Now, to find settings, you go up here. Mine has a lion head, but it'll probably have your initials right here. So click on this little circle, go to settings, or you can click on integrations, either one, and then go to integrations. And then you're just going to want to make sure that your Google account is connected. So you just want to make sure to connect that. And then also connect your QuickBooks account if you have one, and then the same thing with Stripe. So those are the biggest things in your Facebook and Instagram account. So just create a business page for Facebook and Instagram. And then the cool thing is all those messages from Facebook will show up right here under chats. So you'll be able to see all of that together. Another thing too is if you want to become a partner, we do have a affiliate program that pays out 40% reoccurring. So just go click on there, and then we can get you set up on that, and then you'll get a unique link to where that you're able to share that with any other business owner that you think wants, would need our software, and you'll get 40% reoccurring revenue off of anyone that you sign up. So you can put in your name, your email, your first name, create a password, hit I agree, do the CAPTCHA, and then you will be all set up. Okay, so that is all of that. As far as onboarding goes, the biggest thing that you need to know is just make sure that inside of here you do select a phone number. So if you go into settings, then go to phone numbers, and then in here you're going to go to add a number. So yours probably won't have all of these. This is just because we already have this account hooked up, but you're going to want to click add a number and then type in the area code that you want, hit search, and then you can come in here and pick whatever number that you want. So the best thing to do is to get a number for every single person on the team. So they each have a unique number, or at least for the salespeople. And then the cool thing is once you add them in here, you can come in here and you can actually name the number. So you can name it like Johnny's phone number. You can forward the calls to their regular cell phone number if you wanted to. Um, you can pass the caller ID. So if you wanted to just use a caller ID, you could. You can enable call connect feature. So you can click here to check out more info on that. And then the whisper message. So this is like call from, whatever, right? So you have a new lead if you wanted to enable that. I always enable call recording and then put a couple spaces there. And then I would say incoming call, turn that on. And then I would turn off the outbound call and then put 60 seconds for that. So if I wanted to forward calls, I could forward calls to whatever number and then hit update and then put a name for that. So just make sure that you're doing that. That's one of the biggest things. And then if you go into company billing, so let me just show you one. So if you come in here to company billing, you'll be able to add your credit cards in here, so you can add multiple. And then you're going to want to set up credits for the text message. So you do have to pay separately for the text credits and phone calls. And it's not super expensive. It's literally like a quarter of a penny or like 3/4 of a penny. It's not a lot. So I set up the auto charge here and just make sure auto charge with whatever you want to auto recharge it with whenever the balance is lower than XYZ, right? So you can set all that up, add a balance. So you want to just make sure that you have like a minimum of $10 worth of balance here, and you can hit refresh to make sure. And then you'll be able to see all your previous transactions over here. So all your billing information will be here. Now, if your card does fail, you will be locked out automatically. So just make sure that you have multiple cards in here. Make sure that they're the most up to date, and just make sure that you have text credits added in there. Okay. So once that is done, and then all your integrations are done, all your QuickBooks and Stripe account are done, and then you have all the Launchpad features connected, you are good to roll. Then you can start responding to text messages inside of the chats right there. And then you can literally just keep following up with them, okay? So just all right here inside of the chat. And then it'll literally show you SMS, email, Facebook Messenger, Instagram. All of those will be right inside of the chats, and then you can follow the deals inside of here, and you can drag and drop them accordingly to what part of the pipeline that they're in. Okay.